Here we go, ready for day 3 of Plexus Bootcamp 101. And today's focus is going to be on a term that's commonly used with Plexus, and that is PV, personal volume. And I'm going to split my screen again today. I'm going to share my screen with a document that I downloaded from Plexus Power Tools. PlexusPowerTools.com is a great resource for you to use, and I think it only costs about $10 a year. There are some general documents that you can access without having the membership, but it was well worth $10 for me to get access to documents such as this and many other tools, not only for growing the business, but marketing and just learning. So I'm just going to spend a few minutes this morning discussing PV, personal volume, and what that means for Plexus. So when you joined Plexus, you either bought a welcome pack or you bought a $34.95 wholesale membership. And it's with the expectation that every month 100 PV in orders will go through your website. That can be personal orders or that can be sales orders. So what does that mean? Every product has an assigned PV or personal volume, and it's slightly less than the actual selling price. So if we can take a look here at this chart, I'm going to zoom in just a little bit so that we can focus just on the Slim 30-day supply. So if you sell Slim at retail for $84.95, the PV is actually $84.95. And Slim is one of the unique products where the PV is dollar for dollar. But if you start to look further down the list, you'll see that the PV doesn't quite match up. For example, Accelerator Plus, a 30-day supply, retails for $34.95, but the PV is $30. So essentially that's how Plexus Corporate is able to be so generous in compensation to us, is that it's not quite dollar for dollar. So you need to think every month in terms of 100 PV. Once you reach 100 PV in orders going through your website, whether they're retail, preferred, or ambassador, meaning you're purchasing your own products, all of that PV counts toward your initial 100 PV. Once you reach 100 PV, you are what we call commission qualified. That means anything over that first 100, you're going to be making a 15% commission on. So that's essentially it. If you have one person buying triplex, let's scroll down here. One person buying triplex as a preferred customer, this yellow line here, that gets you 115 PV. So you are commission qualified and you're actually making 15% on that additional $15. If you buy triplex for yourself, that gives you 101 PV, and again, you're automatically qualified. I'm going to give you just a quick example of something that becomes problematic and sometimes people misunderstand. Say on your personal orders, and you just have a wholesale only account. You're not sharing, this is just you. Say you come up here and buy Plexus Slim and Block. Let's scroll over here. That is worth 90 PV. If that's all you purchase, on the 25th of the month, your backup order will ship. What does that mean? Well, had you had 10 more PV go through your website, then you would have met your minimum for the month and your backup order wouldn't ship. So just a couple of pointers to you. Make sure that you reach that 100 PV before typically the default of the 25th of the month. So I always encourage everybody, get your orders in by, gosh, the 15th even of the month, or the 23rd or 24th. But really, the 25th is our benchmark date to make sure that that we all reach that 100 PV. So I hope that helps. One other side note, if you are working the business, once you are at 100 PV up to 499 PV, you're going to earn 15% commission. However, you get 500 PV or higher, you're making 25% commission. That's a tremendous commission. And there's several other ways that Plexus pays us that I will address in the coming days as well. But I just want to give that slight bit of information about PV, not too overwhelming, but just to give you that basic outline of what PV is. And then as we go through the coming days, I'll explain a little bit more about the compensation plan. I hope that helps. And certainly, if you have questions, feel free to ask your upline, ask on the team pages, and we're here to help you. Thanks and have a great day.